Good morning. So my first video went pretty good, I thought. So that was good. However, I did, after reviewing it a couple of times, I need to make a clarification. Actually, I need to make a correction. So yesterday when I was talking about having microdermabrasion, I misspoke. Microdermabrasion is actually really good for your face. And it doesn't have those lasting side effects, like I said, where my face was completely red and looked scary. What I actually had done, after I thought about it, I was like, I don't think it was microdermabrasion. It wasn't. It was laser resurfacing. So that's why when after the procedure was done, my face was completely and utterly red because the laser, they lasered my skin, the top layer of my skin off. So I'm just going to give you, I just wanted to clarify that because I misspoke. Microdermabrasion, great. Laser resurfacing, yikes. All right. A little bit about today. Currently in this room right now, I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. Now, I have 2 dogs and 4 cats, but only 2 are here today. So you may see them making an appearance or whatever. But right over there, let's see if we can see her. Lucy. That's my dog Lucy. She's my good girl. Aww. Look how cute she is. She's laying up on the couch taking a nap. My pug Bumster is right down there. So if you hear him snoring, that's fine. I have a cat named Houdini, and she is up here behind my computer screen trying to rub her face on the computer screen, and so it might jiggle a little bit. Right on cue. And down below, I have Mooney, who is my black cat. And she wants to come up in my lap, but I don't think I'm going to let her right now because we're kind of busy today. So I just wanted to let you know it's kind of an animal kingdom today. That's the way it goes. The second thing I wanted to talk about was my hair. So once a week, without fail, I do what I call a makeup-free, hair-free day. That's where I get up and I wash my hair, but I let it air dry totally. There's no hair dryer or anything like that going on, and I just let my hair do what it's gonna do. And my hair is kind of on the wavy side ish. It doesn't curl, it just kind of waves around. But I just like to give it a break from the heat styling that I do. Typically I hair dry or use the hair dryer on it, and then sometimes I'll use a heating tool. Just kind of depends on the day and what's happening that day. So today I quite literally am staying home. I will not be going out in public at all. I will not see any people today. So today is a perfect day to have a makeup and hair free day. And on those days, I do like some skincare things. And so I wanted to do my skincare things for you today so you can figure out, you can see what I do. So the first thing that we're going to do today is I believe whenever you do all this stuff, you got to prep your face. So this morning, I ran 30 minutes without stopping, go me. And I got home and I took a shower because I really smelled bad. And I took a shower and I washed my face. Now last night I took all of my makeup off that I put on yesterday for the video, and I did not moisturize because I felt like my face was plenty moisturized as it was, so it was okay. So I got out of the shower. My face is completely dry. There is nothing on my face except for my skin. So what I'm going to do first, before I do my beauty stuff today, is I'm going to use my No-No, which is this little doohickey. No, it says. I love this thing. I didn't think I was going to like it at first, but I really like this. And what this is, it's a hair removal tool. And the nice thing about it is you can remove hair from your face, which for some unknown reason, I have like really fine white hair. I'm guessing because I'm 53 and it's just turned white. And so I have this really fine white hair that goes up my chin, like, up my cheeks like this and like this. And then I have my friendly little whisker named Bob. So I'm going to get rid of Bob today. I named it Bob just because, I don't know, I just thought it was funny. So I'm going to take care of that fine hair first. Now the nice thing about this is I do this hair removal stuff on my face about once a month, because it takes that long for it to like even start looking like anything. When I first started it, I had to use it like once every couple of weeks, but now the hair just doesn't grow back like it used to. The other nice thing, super nice, is you can use it on your arms. So if you're one of those people that likes like super smooth arms, you just use it on your arms, and it's completely and utterly pain free. The thing says, the instructions, whatever you want to call it, says it crystallizes the hair, and then you buff it off with this little sandpaper kind of thing, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But I really like this, and if you have like little fine hairs, if you have dark hair that you want to get rid of, you can get rid of that. And what they say is the dark hair will grow back finer and lighter, which I tend to believe after repeated use. Now, I've been using my No-No for a while, for about 4 years. But I started noticing that the hairs were growing back finer and lighter after about 2 months. Now, lighter for me means like white, because I'm 53 and I'm going gray and all that good stuff. So, that's why I do it like once a month, just because I start having gray hair on my face, which is not cute. Now, the other nice thing about this, I really recommend this. This is a cool thing. It's a little expensive. I think I paid $100 for it, which for me is like, I'm a cheapo. I like cheap beauty. But this one, I was kind of like, you know what? I kind of like the way that it sounds. And it had a money back guarantee. So if I didn't like it after 30 days, I could send it back. 4 years later, I still have it. The other nice thing about it is rechargeable. So you can just plug this in and have it charged up and ready to go for you. It comes with 2 tubes of stuff. One is called Get Closer, which is the one that you put on before you use your No-No, and it's just to put on your lips so that you can get close enough. Like, I have a lot of fine hairs that grow right here. They're not necessarily dark, but they're white, and so I end up with what looks like kitty cat whiskers over here. Just so attractive. Not to me anyway. So I'll put this stuff on first, and you see it just has like a little tip, and you just put some on. It's kind of like putting on Blistex. So you just put it on. And it's kind of thick, and that's okay. It's a little bit moisturizing, which is also okay. I'll do that first. I'm going to put a little more on my bottom lip. Okay. It just gets in good. Now, for those of you that are kind of sensitive about watching somebody do hair removal, I understand that. My husband thinks it's the grossest thing in the world. When he sees that I have my No-No out, he just is sensitive and he just grosses out. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to turn on my No-No. Just turn it on. Boop. It has this little thing. And I'm going to show you how to use it right now. So if you're one of those people that doesn't like to see personal grooming or personal hair removal or anything like that, this is your chance to stop the video and fast forward if you want. For the rest of you, here we go. So what you do, this is a little plastic shield. This is like a little thing, and there's a roller. So what you do is you place this against where you're going to go, and you kind of press a little bit. It's not real hard. And then this light will come on, and you'll hear bzzz, and that's it, crystallizing the hair. I think it's actually just burning it because there is a burned hair smell. So just kind of, so I'm going to start over here. I don't really have very much, so I get off easy today. So, so it's just like when a man shaves. I really don't have very much today. Now I'm going to go across my chin. And sometimes it'll cut out. It'll go boop, 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 and that's okay. Like right now, it's not going to do it. And you just go over and over the areas. Uh-oh. Oh, my little thing came out. Oh, no, it needs to be recharged. Well, let's see if we can make this work. That's what happens when you do things live or whatever, is you, and I thought this was fully charged, so my apologies. Anyway, so if we just get the gist of it today, that's okay. Because I have another thing I'm going to show you that's super cool too. Make sure I get Bob. Bob is this one little whisker that's like stiff. I don't like him. There is a bit of heating. So you don't want to like linger on a spot. You just want to kind of go over it. This is where I get my kitty cat whiskers. It's not cute. So that's essentially all I'm going to do because I can feel, maybe a little over here. I can feel that I just really don't have a lot. And I did do this about 2.5 weeks ago, so there's not a lot to do. But I just thought I would give you an idea of what this is about. So when you get done, I'm going to turn it off. I have to remember to recharge that. You have this little buffing pad, and it's essentially a fine grained sandpaper. And you just kind of go like this. And that's just getting all that hair that you just kind of whisked off or whatever. And it's just sanding it down. Isn't this exciting? No, it's not. It's totally boring. But it is what it is. This is what I do to get rid of the hair on my face. Now, why do you get rid of the hair on your face, you might ask? When you do that, it helps all your other beauty products, like your moisturizer, your foundation if you wear it, and anything like that. Your serums, which I'm going to use a serum today. It doesn't get caught in the hair, and so it absorbs better in your skin, I suppose. And I will tell you that there are occasions when I wear foundation, and when I do, if I have like all those little white hairies, it'll like sparkle and shine, and it looks really weird. It looks strange to me, so I don't care for that. The other tube that this comes with is called, that's to get closer, lip repair. So let's say that you got a little bit overzealous with your no-no, and you kind of made your skin hurt. It's not going to burn it bad. It's just going to like make it go, oh, that wasn't good. And if that's the case, then you put this stuff on there. And it cools it down, it heals it, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. It's great. Now that Get Closer stuff, I'm going to leave on my lips because it's super moisturizing. It's a little tackier than I like. It's not as good as Burt's Bees. I'm about the Burt's Bees. But, there we have it. So that's my no-no. And that's my hair removal thing. All right. The next thing I'm going to show you, I just got this not too long ago, and like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I really, really like this one. It is so unassuming and so like, and you're like, is this really going to work? And the answer is yes. This is one of those rose gold hair removal things. I saw it on like, you get advertisements through your Facebook and they're, and it's through Amazon or whatever. And I got this because I was like, you know what? It's $16. If I don't like it, I'll send it back. Because that's the thing. I send stuff back. If I don't like it, I send it back. So It's this little doohickey. It looks like a lipstick, or big lipstick, I guess. And it has this little thing on the end, this little round thing. And you turn it on. Boop. There's a little light on the end. And this little thing goes against where you want to remove some very fine hairs. Now, here's the cool part. You can use this on your eyebrows. So you're not like plucking your eyebrows. So eyebrows are a thing. Women groom them all the time. Here's what I have tried in the past. I have plucked my eyebrows, just like everybody used to do. I threaded my eyebrows. Boy, did I like that. When I had a lot of eyebrow hair, I really liked threading because it was so clean and so nice. And the lady that I went to, she would use like a little bit of lidocaine cream, which is a numbing kind of cream or whatever. So, oh, here comes Dagger. She's going to make a big mess up here. It's a numbing cream, so it wouldn't be as red or whatever up here after they were done with the threading. So I really liked that. And I really, really enjoyed having my eyebrows threaded. But what happened as I got older, and the hairs just didn't grow back as much. And so I had no need for it. So I would suggest if you're, younger and you're still getting really, or if you have naturally bushy eyebrows, that you should try threading. I liked it, but make sure that whoever does it uses that lidocaine cream, because if you don't, then you're going to be like super swollen and super red, and you look kind of crazy for about 3 hours afterwards. So my animal kingdom is coming alive again. My other cat, Dagger, has made an appearance. There she is. You can kind of see her. Hey. I have these two cats. They were sisters from the same litter, and they're super cute together. But they're just like real sisters, where they love each other and hate each other too. And Dagger is very clumsy, and so she's about to make everything fall off my desk. Maybe not. She did it. She got her balance. So anyway, this little doohickey is great for your eyebrows right here. So I get hairs. Here's my natural eyebrow. I'm going to lean in so you can see. Here's my natural eyebrow. And I get hairs down here that are white. You can't really see them at all on the video because they're so fine and so light. Let me see if I can get in super close. No, you still can't see them. We do like that. Oh, maybe you can see them a little bit. And so it's so crazy because even my tweezers were having a hard time getting hold of them. So I got this thing, and I was like, well, I'm going to try it because, why not? And I absolutely love this thing. And also, like, if my kitty cat whiskers start coming in and I'm like, ooh, I don't like the way that looked, I can just do that. It's so great. So I highly recommend this little doohickey, a rose gold hair removal from Amazon. It's $16, I think, and completely worth the money. It is battery operated, but who cares? Batteries are pretty cheap. So I'm gonna do just a little bit here and here, because I know I probably missed some with my no-no. And I'm gonna do a little bit right here. And I'm just gonna show you how this is so great. And the neat thing is it has a little light on it. So here we go. I'm gonna turn it on again. It's not too loud. And you just put it flat on. And you go in a circle. How easy is that? I'm going to do right up here. I'm going to hold my eyebrow a little bit because I have wrinkly eyebrows. I'm just going to go like that. And this is really just kind of a minor cleanup because I don't really need to do a whole lot with these today. And I'm just going to hold it just a little tight because I have hooded, wrinkly eyebrows. But see, I just go right along where my natural eyebrow is on the bottom. And it's getting all those little tiny hairs. The ones that you can't get with your tweezers or that are just so fine. Bada boom, bada bing. And that is it. This is one of my favorite tools in the world. All right. So guess what, folks? We are done with hair removal for today. Isn't that nice? I think, as I said before, my husband absolutely hates it when I do hair removal because he just finds it disgusting. He's like, oh, he's so funny. He won't, if I'm in the shower, if I raise my arm to do my armpits, he leaves the room. He's like, that is disgusting. I don't get it. He's a boy, so he'll snot rocket on a running trail, but he will not watch a woman shave her armpits. Or legs. If I shave my legs, he's like, He's so weird, but I love him. All right, so that's my hair removal for today. And then what I thought we would do, what I do on my Makeup Free Monday, it's usually on a Monday. That's why I call it Makeup and Hair Free Monday. But I'm doing it on a Friday because of time things or whatever. I'll do a mask. And I'm a little obsessed with peel off masks. There's just such great satisfaction from peeling that stuff off your face. So my grocery store, the one that is the most famous in Florida, is Publix. And when you go to Publix, you go to the health and beauty section, and they have, they have face mask or whatever. And usually it's on like a little end cap. They have this little display of all different kinds of masks. And they're all made by this thing called Seventh Heaven. This one is a black seaweed peel off. Deep pore detox. That means it's going to get all the junk out of my pores, which is awesome. Here's the thing. These are $1.59. $1.59. Cheap. Listen, if you can get beauty for cheap that works well, that you like, don't feel bad that you're not spending $30, $40, $50 on a mask. Now, I will tell you, I tried that Hanacure mask. The one that all the celebrities, where it makes your face an old lady. I did not like it because I felt like it was too harsh on my skin. All that drawing and everything and just pulling, I thought it was too harsh for my skin. I don't necessarily have sensitive skin, but I do have skin that, I don't like a lot of pulling just because of the elasticity thing. So I didn't like it. And that thing was expensive. There was 3 of them, and I think it was like $200. I mean, it was insane. And I was like, that's not for me. I need to get my cheap beauty because I'm cheap, kind of. So, $1.59. And sometimes they put these on sale. I think that last time I saw them on sale, they were 5 for $5, which means they were $1 a piece. So great. And I like this product and I like this company. I don't really know anything about the company, but I like their products, so I'm for it. So I'm going to put this black seaweed, and I've not tried this one before. I have tried their cucumber. Love the cucumber. I love their tea tree. When you have like issues, like you're breaking out or your hormones have gone crazy cuckoo and you're like, what is happening? That tea tree one is the one to go with. It is amazing. So this is a new one for me, and it's a black seaweed, so I'm guessing it's going to make my face black, which is kind of funny. My cats are playing in my blinds over there. So I'm going to put this on, and we'll see what happens. So it's really easy tear. No worries. Just tear the thing off. I'm going to start squeezing it out. It's just a little squeezy pouch. Here, let's do this so we can see it coming out. Let's see what it looks like. You just squeeze it out like toothpaste, And it doesn't seem like, when you first start squeezing it out, you're like, wow, there's not a whole lot in there. Oh, look at that beautifulness. Oh, I want to put all this stuff on my face. I can tell. I'm kind of funny about stuff like that, too. It's a little goopy, I'm not going to lie. All right. So there I have it on my hand. It is quite black. So I'm going to mush it around and then just put it right on my face. Oh, okay, beautiful. This is black seaweed. I think it's got charcoal in it too. Oh, I got my nose really good because that's where I have issues. And my chin. This looks terrible. Not a fan of the smell. The smell is kind of smell is kind of important. I mean, it's not like bad where I'm like going to but it is not as nice as the cucumber one, and it's not as nice as the tea tree oil. But then again, this is seaweed, so what would I expect? Smell like a stinky ocean, I guess. So I'm gonna get around here. I'm trying not to get in my eyebrows, but I always get it in my eyebrows, and then yuck-a-do. This is not as thick as I want on the top of my head, but we're gonna make do with what we got. Okay. This looks terrible. I hope nobody comes to the door. Can you imagine? Well, I know what would happen. I just wouldn't answer the door. I'd be like, nope. I don't really answer the door too much anyway. Okay, so I'm supposed to leave this on for 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm going to pause this video because nobody wants to sit here and watch me do something with all this crap on my face for 20 minutes. So I'm going to pause now, and when I come back, we'll peel it off and we'll see what my verdict is. Okay, so this has been on my face for 25 minutes, and a couple of things about it. Again, the smell is not that great. It's not terrible it's not terrible, but it's not great. So now it's time to peel it off and see what happens. There's a few places that are still a little bit tacky wet, so that's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and start peeling it. And this to me is the most satisfying part of the whole process, is peeling this off my face. And sometimes I can get it in all one thing, but most of the time not, and it's all good. We'll just do it. Alright, so I'm going to start with my forehead. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not pulling too hard. Sometimes you'll get some thicker ones that'll pull your skin pretty hard. What I'm pulling right there is some of my hairline here, which is not so great. And then I'm just peeling this off. We'll see what my skin feels like after I get it all peeled off, because that's where you decide if you like this mask or not. How it makes your skin feel and how, what's going on with it. So I'm looking pretty good here. And I'm just taking it slow and easy, nothing too, I'm not going to yank it. Can you imagine if somebody started the video right here and saw this crazy woman peeling this black mask off of her face? What in the world? I'm sure they would make some sort of weird meme out of it or something. Or have something really negative to say. But we're not going to do that. We're going to just think positively and go, oh, you know what? She's just doing a face mask. Don't worry about it. A skincare mask. Oh, looky there. Oh, I got some on my lip. How attractive. Okay. Well, that peeled off like kind of super easy and pretty gently. I've got a little bit over here. I'm going to get that off. I have a paper towel down here in my lap, so I can just put that down there and kind of look around. I've got some in my eyebrow. Yeah, that's kind of a thing, you just peel it off of there, rub it off of there. Some in my hairline. The nice thing about this, I will say, is the fact that it is black and I have blonde hair. It's really easy to see where you miss pulling it off. Some of the other ones that are clear, they are harder to see, and you'll end up with like white flaky weirdness in your hairline, which for me is not attractive. But this is a little bit better because I can actually see. I can feel over here too. I can't really see very well in the computer thing because, again, I wear glasses and I don't have them on right now, so I can see my face, but I can't see a whole lot of details, so you can see it better than me. When I watch this later with my glasses on, I'll be like, oh no, look what I did there. And that's the way it goes. But, I decided, my husband asked me last night when I told him what I was doing. He says, so are you going to go in and edit the videos? And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm going to. Because if I'm going to call this thing makeup in real life, this is going to be in real life. I'll pause it when I need to. But I don't think I want to go through and edit. I just don't think I want to do that. So, remember that stuff that I put on my lips when I did the no-no earlier, the lip barrier stuff? That's going to come in handy right now because I'm going to take my handy dandy paper towel I just wiped that off. Oh my gosh, that worked like magic, because I had some of that black mask on my lip, but it was actually stuck to the lip stuff. So now I'm going to do my top lip. Look at there, that's pretty good. So let me just do a little bit like this. This is just a dry paper towel, just because it's going to have a little bit of grip that's going to grab onto that gel stuff. Ooh, that was a little bit harsh. Let's be a little gentler with our face, shall we? Let's do that. I'm going to look over here in my mirror. Yesterday when I did the video and I like looked into my mirror or whatever, I really hated that angle. So I apologize for how horrible that looked, because and it was just rude too. So I'm going to actually pull my mirror in and look at it here so you don't get that weird angle. And I can see the black places that I missed. And actually it peeled really pretty smoothly, which is nice. And remember, I told you that mask was only $1.59. So cheap beauty is the way for me. You know, I like cheap beauty. I've done expensive beauty and I like most of it. But I find that sometimes the cheaper stuff works just as well and sometimes even better. So these little $1.59 masks that I pick up at Publix, they do the trick just fine. And I think they're gentler. That one was really super easy coming off my skin. Well, I have a lot more in my hair than I thought. That's not cool. Oh well, we'll just leave some of that in there. It's not like it's like incredibly horrible busy. So now I'm feeling my face and it feels really good. There's some smoothness to it. There's, you know, it feels good. So that's the whole idea behind a mask, is how does it make your skin feel? And so I like this mask. This one will work for me. It's pretty gentle. You know, my face is not irritated. It's not red. It didn't pull my skin very hard when I took it off. I'm going to look at that right there because that looks funny to me. It's just me. I kind of thought it was in the lighting in here, which I'm still working with lighting. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not doing a very good job. So I'll work on that for the next few videos. So that Seventh Heaven Black Seaweed Peel Off Mask, $1.59. I'll take it. That was pretty cool. Now my face is detoxed, which just means all my pores are clean, and hopefully they're, you know, the blackheads that I have are, you know, less defined or whatever. I do have a lot of enlarged pores on my nose, so it's kind of nice to detox them every now and again. I want to clarify something. I don't do a mask every single week because it's too much for my skin. It's too hard on my skin, and I'm really trying to, you know, the idea is skin care. So you have to figure out what's going to work for you. If you can do a mask every single week, then do a mask every single week. If it doesn't irritate your skin or cause you to break out or cause, you know, any sort of irritation of any kind, then, you know, then you can do it once a week. I do one every other week because my skin is a little bit more sensitive. It's a little thinner than it used to be, obviously. And so this mask, I will not do one next week. Excuse me, I will not do one next week, but I'll do one the next week. All right, now that I've done my mask and my face was started out perfectly clear and I've done my mask, I'm going to do a couple of serums. Well, one is actually a serum and one is, sorry, my phone is beeping me. That's the treasure truck saying, we have something magnificent on the treasure truck. If you don't know what that is, from Amazon, check it out. This one is a luminous collagen eye cream. Excuse me. So I'm going to put that on, and this is for your under eye stuff. And you know, I have that under eye stuff. So I'm just putting a little bit on. It's a creamy, and actually that's probably too much. So I'm going to put a little over here and a little over here, and then I just dab it in. I don't think, you know, rubbing is not a good plan, especially for this skin that's under your eye. When I did the other video yesterday and I used my little roller, that's about as That is about as harsh as I get as far as rubbing around there, because you're just going to pull that skin, and that skin is super sensitive and super thin anyway. So if you can just love it by patting it and saying, oh, what a nice skin you are, it might do you better. It might not. You know, sometimes you're just genetically predisposed to some of these things, and you just have to work with what you're given. And it's all okay. If everyone looked perfect all the time, we would all be boring. I mean, really. So I've just kind of patted that in and around. Nothing big. And that is that. This came in an Ipsy. It says answer from. So I'm supposing that's the brand. Look get there closer. There we go. Okay, that's backwards because the camera. And then this is a black tea classic serum. Tea is known to be like an anti-inflammatory or whatever. So I just did kind of that harsh thing on my face with the mask. So I'm going to use a serum now to kind of calm my skin down. But if you don't have a mask, there's a serum that you like, or you just don't want to do it. There is something that you can do that's completely and utterly natural that I do a lot of the time in the summer, and that's aloe vera. Now, I have aloe vera growing in my backyard. It's all organic, no pesticides, blah, 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 whatever. And you snip it off, you trim the ends, and actually, I'm going to show you that probably in the next week or so, because aloe vera is amazing, like natural aloe vera. You can go to the store and you can get bottles of aloe vera, but you have to kind of look at the ingredients and just make sure that that's the only thing in there. Sometimes there's like other oils or other ingredients that are okay for your face, but if you want to do like totally organic, just snip off your aloe vera, peel it back, slap it on. It smells like you would think the color green would smell like, kind of like grass, and it's really light and it's nice. And it's super slimy when you put it on. So you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of crazy. But you just keep putting it in, rubbing it in, and your skin will be so soft. It is crazy. It is just amazing. So in the summertime, especially after I've been to the beach and I think, oh, I've gotten too much sun exposure, aloe vera is a healing plant. So you put that aloe vera on, and it really takes care of it. I highly recommend aloe vera for everything. So remember I said when I got my little scarf from my procedure, I put aloe vera on it. That's because it came from my backyard. But today I'm using this serum, and this is called the Black Tea London Classic Serum. Black tea is also known to be a healing plant, and this is like super duper thin, and I'm not going to put like a whole lot on because I don't want to, but I'm just going to, oh, that's nice. Oh, that feels really good. This feels like what my aloe vera feels like when I put it on, which is smooth, silky, and it will absorb super duper fast. Oh, that's nice. I like that. The smell is kind of like tea. Like, it smells like tea. What a surprise. I'm going to put that down here on my neck, too, just because that seems like a good thing to do. So I'm going to do that. And for today, that is the only thing I'm doing. Those are the things I'm doing for my face. So I took some hair off, and I refined my eyebrows with my little rose gold thing that I love. I did a black seaweed mask, which I like the effect of, but the mask itself, we'll see. And then I did some collagen underneath, cream, and then a black tea serum. And that is the only thing that's going on my face today. The rest of the day, after this black tea stuff soaks in, there will be nothing on my skin, which is why I'm not going to leave the house. Why? Because of sun protection. I don't have any sun protection on, so I'm staying inside today. I had plans to do a little bit of outdoor work, and then I was like, absolutely not. Not because I'm having a makeup free, and I'm kind of letting my skin do some healing things, and then breathe for the rest of the day. And I'm not putting sunscreen on, so therefore I will be staying inside today. And that's just the way it goes. So I have plenty of work to do inside my house, like cleaning and laundry and things. That will keep me busy all day. And I also have some things to do online, so that will keep me busy all day too. And that's just going to be my day today. As far as my hair goes, I've just washed it and let it air dry. Now I have a little headband just to keep it out of my face for this stuff. I may put it in a ponytail later. It just depends on how hot it gets. But that is it. What I'm planning to do tomorrow is I'm going to do a little bit of a different look for tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is Saturday, but tomorrow there is a really cool art festival in town, and I want to go to it. So I'm taking into account the fact that I will be outside. Yes, it's an outdoor art festival, so I will be outside, so sunscreen will play a major thing. I probably will not wear foundation because it's going to melt off my skin, like I talked about in the other video. And I'm going to do a little bit more fancier, less like all natural look for my eye makeup. So we'll see how that goes, and that's going to be really fun. The point I'm trying to make, rather badly, is that when you're planning your makeup or when you're doing your makeup, you got to be thinking about what you're doing that day, because it's going to change. And so your makeup needs to change from day to day based on what you're doing. And you're like, I don't have time to think about how my makeup is going to change from day to day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it takes exactly, how long did it take me to decide that? Like less than 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to be outside, so I know sunscreen's going to be a big deal. Boom, there, my sunscreen's going to go on my face tomorrow. That wasn't hard. Nothing is really that hard. I think people just like to make things hard. So this is my face for the day. It's my all natural beauty, and it's just beautiful, right? Yeah, I mean, my skin is not bad. I mean, I'm 53, and I have pretty good skin for a 53-year-old woman. I don't have too many wrinkles. I have because I've been taking care of it. And, that's the way it is. So I want you to have a wonderful day. And please don't worry so much about what you look like. Just take care of what you have. Please, just take care of it. And give it a break. Your hair needs a break. If you are washing and hairstyling every single day, your hair is going to show. It's going to show that damage. And it's going to end up not looking good. Now my hair is infinitely healthier now when I run, obviously I sweat terribly. Like this morning, oh my gosh, it was something. And so you have to wash your hair if you're sweating like a dog. I don't sweat like that every single day, so my hair routine will change. On days that I run, it's a full-on, lather, rinse, repeat, and condition. And then on other days, it's just a condition. So, it just kind of depends. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. You're awesome. Even with your flaws that you think are way bigger than they actually are. And I promise you, the flaws that you see, other people don't see. They just don't. And if they do see them, they don't think about them not nearly as negatively as you do. So just be nice to yourself. It's all good. Have a wonderful day. Bye.